I haven't been gone long. It's Vlog-A-Day 778. Good morning. It's pretty much evening here now, but or maybe it is evening now. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock. What a good day to end the Sunday work day. I had a good meeting with Kate. Also, Nicole, good to see you today and your man. I am exhausted. But the thing that I wanted to say today, we're gonna just have a short one, which I'm sure you've noticed from the timestamp, but just wanted to make a short one today to say thank you to everybody, but like especially people that have been, I've gotten a lot of very nice messages lately, and I wanna thank you for taking the time. For those of you that have taken a moment to say hello on the street or on the metro, or drop me a line just to say what the vlog has meant to you, or why you're becoming a patron, or whatever it is, like there have been a lot of very nice notes lately. And there's a consistent theme in the conversations that I've been having recently, which has been that I'm very, very fortunate because like 95% of my interaction with people through the vlog, whether that's in person or online, has been just phenomenally good. I've only ever had a few like particularly awkward interactions, and otherwise it's been like overwhelmingly positive. And wanting to make sure that those good apples are not spoiled by any bad apples that wind up in the barrel, to use analogies loosely. And so I want to thank you for taking the time to write, and apologize, of course, that I've been very slow to respond lately. Still behind in a number of arenas. Just discovered a bunch of, I don't check Facebook as often as I should, but just discovered a bunch of Facebook messages late last night or first thing this morning, I can't even remember. So I'm trying to get on top of everything, but I am very, very, very grateful to hear from you. And yeah, there's just been some really heartwarming messages the last couple days that have been very encouraging, going right in line with a very successful launch to the guide and things really growing on Patreon. We also just crossed a couple new landmarks, over 300 patrons, and we just passed the $2,000 mark, which means it's time for an equipment upgrade. And Pushad and I are talking about possible camera options for me to switch away from using my phone all the time so that I'm not, you know, killing my phone slowly and surely, which I am basically killing my phone slowly and surely. A couple of other options that Kate and I were talking about that we'll talk about with Richard when the time comes, and we're just gonna kind of figure it out as we go. There's a lot going on, a lot of very good things going on. I am incredibly exhausted right now, and gonna try and rest a little bit more. I still gotta do laundry and pack for things that are happening tomorrow. But I just feel like, I don't know, I got a note from Carol today, who's a new patron who's been watching for a really long time, and she just wrote me a really nice long thing, just kind of explaining why she was becoming a patron. And it was really nice, it was really touching. And she's not alone. There are a number of people that have written very nice things recently. And so I wanted to just take a moment to thank you for doing so. Because I know that sometimes it can feel weird because you know so much about me and I don't know that much about you. And people will say that very early on when they meet me, and that's okay, that's normal. I'm putting everything out on the internet like this, so it's normal that you would know more about me anyways. And I can't keep track of everybody, I can't keep track of everything. We talked about that a little bit yesterday, I think. I'm in this position now, and this is just kind of what's gonna happen if things continue to grow and succeed, where it's just gonna become increasingly difficult to maintain communication with everybody. But I want you to know that I hope that if you do wanna keep communicating with me, I'm gonna do my best to read and respond to everything that I can for as long as possible. And also somebody made a comment, I forget who it was because my brain's just not working right now, but somebody made a comment that they weren't the type to comment very often because they know that I get points for that, but they'll comment when they feel like it, and that is fine. There's no pressure to comment, there's no pressure to reach out to say anything, to even say hi to me if you see me on the street. No pressure whatsoever, just hang out, watch the vlog, chill, that's cool as well. I just wanted to take a moment to thank those of you who do reach out because it does mean a lot to me. And to also say, I don't get points for that. As far as I know, I think there's probably something in the algorithm that helps. The more people comment on YouTube videos, the better it does, I'm sure, somehow, but whatever. Like, I'm not worried about that. All I'm worried about is making the best videos that I can make and sharing them with you, and enjoying and taking advantage of every opportunity I can to interact with you as time progresses. So that's all I have for today. Just a nice little thank you. And I appreciate you, and please do stick around and keep being positive, because it's so nice to have such an overwhelmingly positive comment section and everything else to help drown out the few negative Nancy's that wander through every once in a while. No offense to any other Nancy's out there, because I'm sure you're very positive Nancy's. It's just a turn of phrase. Those negative ninnies, negative nincompoops. I don't want to call anyone a nincompoop. I have a feeling I'll get in trouble for that too, but thank you very much for keeping it upbeat. I'm really, really fortunate. I'm really thankful. So I'm tired. I need to, like I said, go do laundry and figure my life out a little bit more tonight, but I will be back bright and early tomorrow for a travel day. So hopefully you enjoy that. Hopefully it doesn't go horribly wrong, and we'll see where we end up from there. And I we'll see you then. I'm so tired. Everything's great. I just need to go to bed sooner than later. I'll see you tomorrow.